I made this animation in Procreate Dreams in under 2 hours, and in this short video I'm going to break down the whole process for you so you can understand and recreate the same for yourself. What we are working with right now are 4 simple layers of the background, bird, and 2 cloud effects. So let's get into it. For the background, it is a simple 2D drawing that's right now motionless, and we're going to add motion to it using the perform feature in Procreate Dreams. For the bird layer here, I have opened the group. It is a loop of multiple duplicates of flipbooks, and in each flipbook it is a loop of 2 flaps and 1 steady hold, and I can open a flipbook just to demonstrate. These are the frames, and as you can see, the bird flaps twice and just the holds. And I duplicated the whole thing over and over, and I've grouped it together to give it that feel. Once it is grouped, you can tap over here, you can tap on the perform button down here, and you can start performing your bird and dictating its motion in Procreate Dreams as the video progresses. So let's get into it. So all I'm doing simply is dragging the bird around the frame and imagining how the bird would fly across, and just really doing whatever I feel is correct. I really don't know how the birds would really, would they fly steadily or would they face a lot of turbulence while flying? And in my scene, the wind is kind of very strong. So this is what I feel is correct, and you can do whatever you want. Now, if you see, the bird has been animated and it is moving across the frame like this. And next we are going to work on the background. We're going to perform it too, so that it moves along with the bird to give that sense of flight. So let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning and let's go. So wherever the bird is going, I try to move the 2D drawing in the background in the different direction, so that it gives some of that shaky feeling and that sense of movement during the flight. And again, I'm just doing what I feel is correct, and you can do whatever you want. And this is as easy as it gets. The keyframes are automatically put in by Procreate Dreams. All you have to do is move it around with your pencil or your fingers. Everything works. Now as you can see, we have a pretty good looking animation right here, but it feels empty. There is, like, if you are flying at that altitude and at that speed, you would see some clouds or some wisps of air. So that is what we have added in these 2 layers, as you can see this. So for the first layer, this is just like some clouds that are passing up ahead over the bird. And if I expand this, you will see that it is the same thing again. One flip book that has been put on loop again and again. And the loop is simple. A cloud comes like this above the bird's head and just disappears. This is the simple loop that has been repeated over and over again to give that sense of a lot of clouds, basically. And this is the simple clouds layer. And for this one, this is the main thing that's adding a lot of the effect, is these wisps of air that are flying across the camera. And again, this is a bunch of flipbooks that have been put on loop and duplicate. So what this simple flipbook is that wisps of these basically liquid type shapes, almost like drops, just move across the screen from random directions, and that is one loop. And I repeated it over and over again to give that sense of a lot of it. And that is basically it. That is how you create this simple, nice looking scene in Procreate Dreams. I hope you liked the video. If you want a more detailed breakdown of it in long form, then please let me know. I would be really happy to do that for you, given the immense support I have received in the first video. Thank you for watching.